This chart maps the average cost of premium electric scooters over the last 3 years. You can see the steady climb pushing these vehicles out of reach for many, until this sudden plunge, the birth of the new sub-1 Lakh market. Ather Energy built its reputation on high-priced thrill machines, but the upcoming EL-01 represents a calculated pivot. They are trading the premium niche for mass-market accessibility. You can see that shift immediately in the physical design. Gone are the aggressive, sharp angles of the 450 series, replaced here by a softer, more conventional look built around family utility. Expected to launch around August 2026, the EL-01 targets a highly competitive bracket between 95,000 and 1.1 lakh rupees. To hit that aggressive price, Ather made specific hardware compromises. They purposefully capped the top speed and swapped out their signature motor to keep manufacturing costs in check. Which brings us to the core question. Do these downgrades ruin the Ather experience, or are they exactly what a daily city rider actually needs? To answer that, we have to ignore those spec sheet vanity metrics. Instead, we need a serious reality check on exactly how this scooter handles the actual friction of a daily urban commute. Let's run the numbers through our spec versus street matrix against a standard 30-kilometer daily commute. First, battery capacity is expected between 2.5 and 5 kilowatt-hours using LFP chemistry. It adds weight, but drastically lowers costs and extends lifespan. On a full charge, that capacity yields roughly 120 kilometers of certified range. Look at the reality column. If you cover 30 kilometers a day, that 120-kilometer range means you are only plugging in twice a week. Mathematically, it prevents urban riders from overpaying for capacity they will never use. Next, we have to look at the biggest performance shift, moving away from Ather's traditional mid-drive motor to a cheaper swing-arm mounted unit. This hardware swap hard caps top speed around 70 to 80 kilometers per hour, stripping away the aggressive, instant torque that defined the 450 series. But you get something in return. This setup delivers a highly predictable, smooth power curve that is vastly superior when creeping forward in dense stop-and-go traffic. You can see that same practical focus in the chassis. Notice the completely flat, spacious floorboard, and this long single-piece seat designed for maximum utility. The suspension geometry takes a unique approach, pairing a large 14-inch front wheel with a standard 12-inch rear wheel. That larger front wheel acts as a buffer against deep potholes and delivers exceptional straight-line stability. You are trading tight corner nimbleness for highway-level ride comfort. Ather intentionally sacrificed their canyon-carving, sporty DNA here. The EL-01 is built to be a highly stable, load-bearing tool for the family. If the physical hardware shows clear compromises, the software suite is where Ather explicitly refused to cut corners. They are bringing the full Ather Stack 7.0 operating system into this budget tier. This integration provides flagship-level features directly on the dashboard, prioritizing native Google Maps navigation and the auto-hold system. They are pairing a front disc brake with an advanced electronic braking system. That is a highly unusual premium safety inclusion for the sub-1 lakh segment. Auto hold completely removes the daily friction of fighting rollback on steep inclines, while AEBS manages the physical risk of sudden panic braking. Immediate competitors in this price bracket skip advanced braking entirely, or force you to rely on a clunky, vibrating phone mount to navigate the city. The purchase price of the EL-01 funds flagship-level safety and daily software convenience, priorities that eliminate commuting friction far more effectively than raw acceleration. Let's build a final decision framework. What's your primary EV goal? If you seek 90+ km/h speeds, skip the EL-01 for the 450X. But if you're a pragmatic commuter prioritizing premium tech and family utility, this scooter is built for you. There is one final financial wildcard that could alter this decision entirely: the highly rumored battery-as-a-service option. By treating the battery as a separate, ongoing subscription, the initial upfront sticker price of the scooter drops dramatically. The trade-off is that you are locked into a perpetual monthly rental fee. When you run the math, that structure really only benefits high-mileage riders who plan to keep the vehicle for at least 5 years. The Ather EL-01 functions as an rationally calculated tool, trading top-end vanity metrics for an unmatched combination of family utility, safety tech, and software polish under 1.1 lakh rupees.